Hey there! So today we have another review, and this is Flying Dog's Raging Bitch. This is an 8.3% Belgian IPA, pretty much a double IPA because it's over 8%, it's 8.3%. So what is a Belgian IPA? Pretty much they're doing a classic American double IPA recipe in here, but they're using a different yeast strain. So generally, if you're making an American IPA, you'd use an American yeast strain. So an American yeast strain is going to be a little bit more neutral. It might be a little bit fruity to bump up those hops. Belgian yeast strain, you guys probably know some of those beers. I mean, the character that they might have. We're talking about Delirium Tremens. We're talking about Golden Monkey. We're talking about La Fin du Monde. Those are Belgian yeast strains, and I don't know specifically what they're using in this one, but you sort of know what I'm talking about with those beers and expression of flavors that you'll get from those yeast strains in those Belgian beers. So this beer, again, classic IPA. This beer comes in a light to medium amber color, off-white head. Let's get the aroma. Ooh. So it dries of that kind of caramelly, biscuity malt coming up front. It has a little bit of sweet character in there. But then underneath it, I mean, it's just a big punch of that familiar aroma. It's almost like I put my nose into a Golden Monkey or Delirium Tremens. I mean, it's so weird. It's so Belgian. Cheers. It's so strange. So you get that classic ripe banana runt character that you get in those Belgian beers. I mean, it's just so Belgian. You taste that flavor profile. It's like, oh, I'm in Belgium. It's just very distinct. It's ripe banana, right? It's runt. It's ripe pear. It's a little bit orangey. It just has that kind of specific flavor in there with a little bit of that kind of spicing, a little bit of that pepper thing in there, but really pushing on, I would say, the esters. With a little bit of that phenolic pepper bite to it. But then throughout, you get that rounded biscuity malt thing, which sort of reminds me of maybe something like a Saison du Pont, because that beer does have a little bit of richness of malt to it, but it's a strange combination. And then on the back end, there is some bitterness and a little bit of resin quality to this beer. Not getting too much of the expressive hopping. It's really letting the malt and the yeast shine through instead of really like expressive hop flavor, but then the hop bitterness drives in. It's a strange beer. Nice and dry, super dangerous for 8.3%. Again, a lot of people like these Belgian beers because they're so dangerous, like something like a Delirium Tremens and a Golden Monkey. I'm sure there are people that have their stories about drinking those beers because they're highly attenuated. They have that wonderful carbonation to them. They're just dangerous, high ABV beers. This beer can do that as well because it's substituting, it does have that malty sweetness, but it has a bitterness to dry it out. And then also has that kind of playful Belgian character that is sort of inviting, sort of bubblegummy, sort of a banana runty that sort of like makes you want to drink more of it. I mean, for me, it's not my type of beer, but I can certainly see some people are just big fans of American IPA / they're fans of those beers that you get on tap, Delirium Tremens, La Fin du Monde, Golden Monkey. I'm thinking of just some of the popular ones, but you can even think of like Dufel, which is not quite there on that one. They like those beers. They might like the combination of the two. But for me, this is like, it does what it does, just not exactly what I want from it. So let's go with an 83 on this one. Sure. Flying Monkey, Flying Dog, Raging Bitch. Until next time, guys. Cheers. Later.